Hi, Sagittarius. What's up? What's going on? All right, let's get into your reading, the reading that God has blessed for you, my darlings. Thank you, Heavenly Father. If you want to book your personal with me, Sagittarius, information is in the description box below, okay? So holler at me, baby. Apply this how you can, honey. Whether it's speaking to you in your career sector, your love life, your financials, whatever. However it talks to you, let it talk. We're going to get us a message from the African goddesses in a little while. But we'll start with the tarot. So let's see what's been going on with you, Sagittarius. The Six of Cups. Okay. Let's see what else is going on with all the archers. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so I don't know, maybe just visiting childhood memories or childhood places, childhood friends. That, the Six of Cups is that, okay, oh, whoa, wow. Look who came out. It's you. Temperance. What's up, Sagittarius? You wanted a personal reading, honey. Well, here it is with the Knight of Swords, and I'm going to take this with the Five of Pentacles, okay? And you got the Five of Cups here. So, sometimes I was kind of getting there, but sometimes, when we have losses in our present life, we kind of like to think about the past, right? How it used to be, how good it used to be, how simple and easy it used to be. And sometimes when you take that trip down memory lane, it kind of jerks you into like some forgotten confidence, some forgotten dreams where it's like, wait a minute. If I could do that then, how come I can't do it now? The thing is, you absolutely can do it now. It's just sometimes, when we get older and we become adults and stuff, and we have to be responsible and stuff, we forget about, the whimsical side of life, the side of life that brought us so much joy and ease. And it was just like we didn't have all this pressure and everything was attainable. No dream was too big. And so maybe something like that has kind of happened with you, Sagittarius, where you've experienced some kind of loss or disappointment or regret. And so, just when you might be throwing yourself a little pity party, it actually works in the opposite, because you actually start remembering, the good times of yesteryear. And it's like, you know what? Maybe I can still do some of those things, right? Like I'm not too old. It's not too late. Like, why not? As long as you have breath and you have life, you can do anything. So I kind of feel like maybe that's what's been going on with you, because the Six of Cups definitely represents nostalgia, when things were just so much easier. Now you have this Two of Pentacles in your current energy. So yeah, I just feel like you're keeping busy. You're just keeping busy, putting on a show, doing what comes naturally to you almost. The Two of Pentacles, he's a showman. He does the same show, juggling show, balancing act. I feel like he's on a boardwalk or something, and we're the audience, right? People are just watching him perform, and he's doing all these tricks and, all these cool things and stuff. Meanwhile, the ocean back there and all the ships are coming in and passing. So it's got a really good background, and we're just kind of watching him. He's got like a little tip jar over here somewhere. But it's work that he does, and it's busy and it's cool, but he does it every day. So it's not hard. So I kind of feel like that's you and your energy right now. You're just doing what you do. You know what I mean? It's not difficult work. Other people might see it and think it is, or be super duper impressed with it. But for you, it's like your day to day. This is what you do. I will say with the Two of Pentacles though, even if you're just kind of like mindlessly doing what you do, remember to take some breaks, because everybody gets exhausted. We all experience burnouts and crash outs just because we're just doing too much and don't take enough time to just say, hold on, I need a break. So remember that. Now you're coming up here in your upcoming, so this is you really showing up for you, okay? This is you finding your moderation, finding your balance, finding your temperance, and being patient with things, realizing that, it's hard to blend opposites. So if you're doing that, whether it's you blending with somebody who's totally different from you, or you stepping out of your normal routine and doing things that are new for you, it's super duper important for you to remember patience. Okay, you can only do what you can do, and then the other person or the other situation has to do its part. You can't make anybody, you can't force anybody, you can't hurry anyone. Like, you just have to do what you've done, and the rest you just let go of it, because it'll get done, you know, maybe not in your anticipated time frame, but it will happen. So you have to give space for that, because temperance is definitely, you know, alchemy. It's mixing ingredients that normally would like cause a catastrophe, but if you take your time and give it enough patience, you can actually make something very, very beautiful and valuable. But you have to be patient with it. So that's going to be super important for you, whatever it is that you're trying to mix. Like, just take your time with it, don't rush. It'll happen when it's supposed to. This Knight of Swords is coming in because he's got some unfinished business, right? He's coming in. He's always going backward. He's always going back to the past. Like, he's not ever moving. Well, I can't say he's not moving forward, but he's always going back. And so this is one of those situations or persons who, it's like, why the fuck are you bringing up something from 2 goddamn weeks ago, 2 years ago, 3 months ago? Like, why are you bringing this up now? And the reason could be because this 5 of Pentacles here, there's some hardship going on. And so maybe this Knight of Swords is coming back, kind of trying to cause a fight. Like, hey, you never paid me, you know, from when I covered the bill and we were supposed to split it. So now I need your 75, 77, you know, because you never paid up. And it's like, huh? But really, there's something much more deeper behind it, because the 5 of Pentacles is representing struggle and lack and a need for money, a need for materials, a need for, you know, food and clothing and shelter. So it, you know, this Knight of Swords is coming back for those types of needs, although the way he comes back is probably not going to be so pleasant. It's like, you could have just said, hey, you know, can I get that money from whenever? You didn't got to come back trying to fight and all this stupid shit. Like, come on. So 7 of Pentacles came out. You have the Tower here. Okay, well, yeah, just kind of, yeah, something might have happened here, Sagittarius, that caused some sudden changes, right? And so it's like, oh shit, well, now what do I do? This could be something like a fallout. Maybe somebody lost their job suddenly or something like that, or lost some kind of, you know, important income, or something that was once, you know, kind of holding things together and just crashed out, you know, caused some chaos, and like, oh, what am I supposed to do now? So this is you taking a break to figure that out. What am I supposed to do now? How does this all work now? Like, where... You know, how am I going to get through this? But the thing is, you've got some assets. So maybe it's about you realizing if you want to cash in, you know, maybe it's time to pluck up some of those investments, or, you know, like I say, cash out certain things. But I feel like too, you're maybe trying to figure out ways that where you don't have to, where maybe you can start depending more on your own, like your own businesses. Like, if instead of going to the grocery store and buying all these fruits and vegetables, maybe you start planting seeds and growing your own, save a little money there. So things like that, just kind of evaluating what's gonna be best for you. Now this 2 of Pentacles, you got the 2 of Swords. Yeah, you're at a crossroads trying to figure out, do I keep doing the same song and dance, or should I take a different path and do something else? So 7 of Wands here, that's you and your energy too. You know, you got a good position. You got the Emperor here, which is the major arcana, which is actually very nice to see, because he's got it all. If you need money, if you need a job, if you need some kind of, you know, shelter, protection, that Emperor can really help you out there. And this could be somebody like a parent for you, grandparent, somebody who's got a lot of money, a lot of business, or has a very successful business, and showing up for you is like, hey, Sagittarius, just tell me what you need and I can help you out. Something like a father figure or something. But yeah, this 7 Seven of Wands is like you fighting for your position. Like, hey, listen, I did my part. Y'all got to figure out the rest. Because the Seven of Wands, it's like people are wanting where you are, but they don't know what it took for you to get there. So that's why you got to fight and stand your ground and be patient also. But also, you know, don't give in. You can't make anybody do anything, but you can make you do what you need to do. And if you got to fight for it, then fight for it. You have Mame Kumbabang here. Speak up, number 33. So like I was saying with the Emperor, you got a voice, people need to hear it, because not only are you speaking up for yourself, but you're speaking up for other people. You know, if you go to this Emperor and say, hey, I need a job or I need money, whatever, you'll probably get it. And then other people who are kind of in that same boat might start to follow. And it's not a bad thing for the Emperor. That's what he does. He cares for his empire. So he's expecting people to come to him and ask for things. But you might just be the first to kind of kickstart it and get things going, and, you know, kind of be a leader in your own sense. Like, okay, it started with Sagittarius and now it's, you know, catching on. So speak up for what you want, what you need, how you feel. People are listening, and yeah, you'll probably go ahead and get it. So that's what I got for you, Archers. I hope this one blessed you. Like, subscribe, share, and I'll talk to you soon.